our entry-level division, this mini stock division. Certainly no shortage of highlights, thrills, and spills and drama from this entry-level division. Initially made for fun and an easy way onto the Speedway, has turned into an ultra-competitive division, and all of that passion the same no matter what division, top or bottom at the track. Everyone wanting that sacred division championship. And some thought when the reigning king was dethroned, the heir apparent was apparent. But this card counter was continually doing the math, and he knew that still lurking in the deck there was that wild card, and he wasn't counting his chickens before they hatched. And some drivers, well, not even sure if they look at the points. Some of them just throw the deck of cards in the air and let them fall where they may. Regardless, checkered flags maximize points and maximize gains, and they've done the math. Two identical nights like last Monday would put them tied for first after 2 races. Ask any defending champion what a sure thing is, and they'll tell you this sport has a cruel, cruel way of humbling even the most confident of drivers. One thing's for sure, you look through that deck of cards, you might very easily find 4 different 4s. Look real close though at the top of every deck before you open it up. There is that one wild card, that one joker, and I'm sure if you look very, very closely, I'm sure you'll find a 59 somewhere there. As 2 different drivers, I'm sure we're going to need every single card in the deck. Shuffle up. It'll be a race right to the finish. With the outcome still up in the air, one hoping 3 weekends of rain to come, another hoping a little bit of sunshine might be coming their way. As some drivers drive towards a championship, for others they seem very far and distant into the rear view mirror. Some will be left trying to figure out what happened to a season that started so strong. 2 of 3 feature wins, moving on here to the 3rd out of 4 feature wins. You may or may not be superstitious. Hard not to say though, if you have to look this far back for a defending champion's feature win, what exactly might have been different here on this night? Sometimes all it is just one little change in your routine to mess up your mojo for the rest of the season. Something that might have seemed so innocent at first for those of you superstitious and know that some things happen in the racing world that are far out of our control. Beware of the backwards victory lap. Just ask the 17. Others looking forward to a 2020 race season that could be wide open for a championship, trying to get as much information in these closing weeks on their car as they can, as they know that they could be the favorites starting off next season in this opening division. On one side of the card, trying to forge an identity of his own. On the other side of the card, also trying to secure a first division championship for his illustrious team. You would have to think it's just a matter of time before one of his group get that chance at the divisional championship. The question is, which number is it going to be at the end of the day to say they were the first? But don't worry, fans, with those drivers moving on, there won't be any shortage of competition, as it'll be thumbs up in the pits and thumbs up on the track. Some drivers just love to double down and win in bunches. And if there's any tires left for next season, I'm sure another favorite will be on the board to start off that 2020 race season. The future is certainly bright in this mini stock division. one thing continues to remain the same, whether it's the start of the season, the middle, or towards the end. These drivers will continue to push as hard as they can. They will continue to spend night after night working on their car to make it the best, or maybe a few all-nighters just to get it back and out onto the track for the next race night. Those drivers will be concerned, they will worry about you, but at the end of the day, they know themselves that the show must go on. And as you sit there waiting for the tow truck to come assist you off the track, you're already thinking about ordering those parts that's going to be needed to get it back on race day. And as these drivers continue to push their limits in this opening division, there's only one thing that is going to slow them down at the end of the night. And it's that one thing that every driver wants every single time they touch that track.